Well, here we are. We're at it again. Um, Somebody made a huge mess over here yesterday and didn't clean it up. I don't know who left that for me, but I guess it's what I got to do this morning. So I'm going to work on getting this all cleared up, and then I'll be moving into this room, into the front hallway. And then let's see if by the end of the day if I can knock down all the last of the sheetrock in the house. That'll be a test. That'll be a test. See if I can get all that done. And at some point, I'm gonna get up there and get that box down. Let's take some bets on what's gonna be in there. There's probably a tiny chance there might be some dolls in there, maybe. So we'll see. But here's where we are today. So there's my big, heavy, nasty mess I gotta clean up to get started with. And make sure I don't fall through the floor over here in the meantime. And then I'll probably be moving into the front hallway here and get this all knocked down and cleaned up. And this wall here. I don't know if we knocked out the closet in here. No, we didn't knock out the closet in here. So that's another section of sheetrock I'll have to deal with. And I think there's some sheetrock in here. Yeah, I think that's the only sheetrock in this room is that closet. All the rest is wood. Well, except for a little bit left on the ceiling. It's pretty much just falling insulation. So yeah, so I'm gonna get back to it and do it on a time lapse and let's get some work done. It's chilly. I gotta work up a sweat again. Well, all the debris in the living room was cleaned up. Here we got some of the stuff that was frozen to the wall off from a long time ago. And this is where we landed. Not broom swept or anything. I still have to deal with all the debris in the corners and stuff like that. But all the heavy lifting is out. Got a bunch of that frozen. There's still a pile of books there. Got that out of there and whatnot. That's straight plaster onto a solid header. That's going to take a while, so I'll chip that out when I'm doing all these edges and whatnot. Because I'm mainly doing this. Hang on. I'm mainly doing all this demo to see the structure and figure out the condition of the house, if it's savable or not. So I'm not going to waste a ton of time doing all that stuff, tedious stuff in the corners, because I can see the condition of everything with that there. And then if it's not savable, then I didn't waste time on that. So I leave all that till the very end. I'm going to continue on with probably the hallway next. And we're getting there. So same thing, goal is all the plaster out before I start dealing with like the wood paneling. It's all in here and that whole other room. So I'll take a break for a minute, grab something to eat, and then next video will start in the hallway here. Hey Colby, were you here doing wiring back in the day? Telephone wire plugged into the outlet right down to the basement. Colby, did you do that? I know you did something similar to that with an extension cord once. Well, there's one more room. This is the whole hallway with all the sheetrock down. Again, this is a solid header, so that thing's not coming out. I'll probably take that down one piece when the time comes. But yeah, so I'm exhausted. Swinging those sledgehammers and pickaxes is exhausting work. But there it is. It's all picked out. Insulation's dropped down. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna start digging the door open so I can start carrying some of this stuff out. Just gotta keep pushing through. Well, that's the end of another exhausting day. All I got done was the whole front hallway in the closet out here. But I say all I got done, but it's a lot of heavy lifting. A lot of little angles, all the corners are a pain in the butt to get these things to break free and stuff. So it's a good amount done. I'll take that as a win. So here's where we landed. I already saw this, but like, again, roof, now that I can see even more of it, it's all looking really good. A little bit right there in the corner, that's like a eave where the two angles of the roof meet. A little bit there and right there. That's kind of what I expected, and this whole corner here is bad. So basically this is the front wall that needs to be done anyway. So I'll end up just doing this whole front wall, probably all the way over this door. But, and all the inner structure again is all good. So that's good. And then, yeah, like even that eave over there is good. Just, it's looking really hopeful. And everything's picked up. It's not swept. Sorry, Chris, I didn't sweep. But I still got to pick away all the corners and stuff. So I'm going to make another mess again. So tomorrow I'll work on getting all the strapping and trim out of here. And I'll probably strip that wood off of that wall and probably start in this room tomorrow. So yeah, one more day for sure, possibly 2 more days of demo, and we'll have something. And I just realized something. That fireplace has like venting around it to get more heat in, I believe. Check this. Just shining the light over there. And like the grates didn't even register to me. But somebody put like little computer fans. The bottom one on that side, the top one on this side. And yeah, and that drafts in beside the fireplace and back out. Huh, that's pretty cool. It's metal lined. Hopefully the metal line is okay. A little Cheez-It box in there. Somebody was eating Cheez-Its. Well, I'm going to close that window, screw the door shut, pack up my tools, and at least swap into a dry shirt, and be back at it tomorrow. Oh, you know what? I didn't knock down that box up there. Sorry, you don't need that face close up there. I didn't knock that down. Can I knock that thing down? Yeah, hang on a minute. I'm gonna set this up on the tripod and see if I can at least knock that over and see what's in there. Hang on. All right, here we go. The box reveal. Let's see if it's got dolls in it. And hopefully there's not an animal in it. Nope, uneventful. Yeah, just baby clothes and stuff. Yep. Sorry, I keep shutting this thing off. But it was just all kids' clothes, baby clothes, and some sort of picture frame with a strange cross with a 25 on it. I'm sure somebody knows what that is. And we got little Tweety Bird with his paintbrush. Blown away. Thought there were going to be dolls in there. But, oh well. Well, that'll end it for today. And I'll check in tomorrow. You guys have a good night.